You know what, Oprah?
What?
Love isn't just about finding your soulmate. It's also about opening yourself up.
That's what I know.
And giving back to your community.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our new friend, Mama Hill.
When she turned 50, this Los Angeles school teacher estimated that she'd lost about 2,000 students, all to violent deaths.
So she retired and turned her home into a safe haven for any child who needed love and respect.
We sent Soulpancake's Mariana Van Zeller to experience firsthand the healing power of Mama Hill's hugs.
Mariana Van Zeller's work as an award-winning journalist has taken her around the globe. Today, she's in South Central Los Angeles to tell the story of Millicent Mama Hill. After 40 years as a public school teacher, Mama Hill turned her home into a youth community center. Despite limited resources and her daily struggle with arthritis, she continues to help hundreds of kids stay off the streets, improve their grades, and go on to college. Perhaps, most importantly, she makes them feel loved.
Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm Mariana.
I take hugs, thank you.
I take hugs too.
This is where I have my program. This is the safe haven, the grandma house.
It's a beautiful space. Your name is Millicent Hill, but
yes,
everybody calls you Mama Hill.
That's right, or Mama.
You were a teacher for over 40 years, is that correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
How many kids have come through your program?
Probably 3,000 now. And I have what I call revolving children. They come when they need me, yes. This is the kitchen. This is their refrigerator. Sometimes the only meal they have is the meal that they get here. All right, Mariana, you want to come in this bedroom?
I would love to.
Okay, dun dun dun. That's the only room I can call my own.
Is it?
Yes, the rest of the house belongs to the children.
We're going to take a moment of silence. You know how we do it. Think about what we're here for. The problems that you were dealing with, they're outside, not here. It's all about peace for 1 hour.
I got put out my mom's house when I was 12, and I started coming here when I was 15. She seemed like another mother figure in my life.
What does she represent to all of you? Lorena?
A mama. Mom, grandma, mom.
They're looking for family. They're looking for somewhere to have love and to be accepted. I used to say when I was teaching that you cannot ask a child to pick up a pencil to write anything until you have dealt with the whole child. That would be love, respect, self-esteem. Here we deal with the issues and the academia, and we try to mix it all in together.
So 6 computers you have here.
Yes, 6. The children have 15 to 20 minutes in there. If they have a homework assignment, they can stay longer. Yes, they do go online and do games, etc., because that's my bribe to keep them off the streets. I was born in Nashville, Tennessee. My father was a doctor there, so he would drive us with him out to the country to deliver the babies, and he would receive canned goods and a hog, 2 hogs maybe, and that would be the pay because they didn't have money. But I remember seeing that. That was a very important thing to me. It's something good to be able to help someone. We're here on this planet. We're keepers of the universe. We've been given a gift. We're supposed to keep it and keep it well.
All right. Any random acts of kindness, one good deed. Lorena.
When my grandma was driving me home from school, it was this lady that was in front of us. She was trying to turn, but she couldn't. So then she started pushing the car. So I got out the car and helped her. You just like give another person respect, they'll give you respect, and they show you love.
So there's one thing you call all of them. What is that?
Cookies.
Cookies. Why is that?
I put them in the oven as dough, and I take them out and I put a toothpick in them. If they're not done, I put them back in. They're all sweet. They just need a little cooking or baking, that's all.
Did you guys know each other before you started this program?
I knew her. I slapped her.
She said, this girl at school slapped me. I said, tell her I said to come here. And so she brought her, and that was exactly how it happened, because I said, oh, no, we can't have that.
Well, when I first came, I was always fighting, arguing with people. Being able to meet Mama Hill has like really changed me.
She'll tell you anything that needs to be corrected about you, about your clothes, anything.
You can't say nothing that's bad up in here, or you will owe her a quarter.
Why do you do what you do?
On my 50th birthday, I realized after I did my inventory and counted that I had lost 2,000 students over the years to violent deaths, shootings, gang violence. That changed my life. I wanted to make sure that I helped as many as possible. No child comes into this world with beady eyes and a gun. Babies are very sweet and they're very innocent, and then something changes them. So I'm trying to fix what's been changed.
Before I came, I used to be suicidal. I was at the point where I was ready to give up. I just came here, the smiles and stuff I got just made me just keep on trying and never give up.
There was an article in our bulletin one month that said, Mama Hill needs these kinds of volunteers. One of the things was grant writer. And I called and said, well, who's doing the grant writing now? And she said, nobody. I said, I can do better than that. Started coming over to learn about the program so that I could search for money. You know, it takes you about 15 minutes before you're hooked. I just fell in love with her, fell in love with the kids. I'm over here all the time. God forbid I should find a job.
I love working with youth, and I've been doing it over 20 years. We love to see them do better in life. We love for them to become a success. We love to see them do good things.
When did you first learn about the importance of love?
It was 1959, I believe, when I joined the Civil Rights Movement. We were all holding hands singing "We Shall Overcome," and I was holding hands of a Caucasian male. And these young people, about ages 13, maybe 14, drove up in a truck. And they started throwing rocks at us. And one of the rocks just grazed my ear on this side, and, just past me. The young man, I guess, who threw it, came toward me, and he was staring at me, he was glaring at me, but he just stopped. And I looked at him. I looked him in the eye. He looked me in the eye. And I think he just realized, oh, this is another human being. He turned around and walked back and got in the truck. He didn't do anything to me. And I don't know why I did this, but I picked it up. And I put the rock in my pocket.
This is the rock that was thrown at you?
Yes,
during the Civil Rights Movement.
Exactly.
And it's the beginning of so many things as well.
Yes, that's why I keep it, to remind me from whence I've come and how I must be humble, and that there's always hope in the world for peace.
Was that a lesson to you?
Yes. It was a moment for me to recognize that I didn't even need to be afraid of him. I didn't need to be afraid of anyone, just be direct and love them. And that's what, Dr. King's movement was about, basically. When you love yourself, you don't want to hurt other people. Hurt people hurt other people. So what we're trying to do here is stop them from hurting so they won't hurt anyone else.
I'm like a whole new person now. Right now, I could be the nicest person someone has ever met.
When I first came, my mom had passed away, so she showed me things that, like, not having a mom. She's done so much for me. Like, when I didn't have clothes, she gave me clothes, food. For her to still be here and still take care of me and help me, like, it showed me that she really cared, that she really do love me.
I've seen people who just had a moment of kindness or love, and it changes their whole life. So I think that it's extremely important. I think it's the most powerful force on the universe.
She is a walking embodiment of love. She is love in action.
She comes at everything from love. And that's what she teaches these kids.
I'm living something I never thought I'd be able to live. It's like I'm in peace.
So if you had to describe Mama in one word, what would it be?
Angel. Courageous. Love.
She basically devotes her life to love. That's what she encourages everybody to do. Like, if you don't do nothing else, you better love everybody.
All of us that she's had a big impact on, she'll live through all of us.
She's always going to be here.
Mama Hill, how does it make you feel to hear this?
I'm crying, so you know how it makes me feel. I'm trying not to cry because, I'll mess up my makeup.